you have to be on the road for New Year's Eve, New Orleans is certainly not a bad place to be. But if the Timberwolves want to truly enjoy the midnight French Quarter fireworks display, they'll first need to take care of some business inside Smoothie King Center, where Anthony Davis and the Pelicans await.
It's all going to depend upon who plays harder in this game tonight.
Timberwolves wearing the trees. Holiday. Okafor there for the offensive rebound. And Okafor able to put it up and in. Jim, their clutch numbers are pretty staggering as Taj Gibson gets it to go just at situations. That means they're within 5 points with 5 minutes or less.
Okafor gets another tough jump up fouls in that situation. And I think if you weren't doing that, it's not a good idea. As Alfred Payton sifts his...
Or lack of, I should say. Gibson from the free throw.
The call there, lodged from Okafor. Again, another tough inside make by Towns.
Rather points last night, Jim, because remember they took those 2 off when we thought the shot grazed the rim and the shot clock expired. Wiggins, oh my goodness.
See the elevation?
Did you believe
That's
me?
why you put ball pressure. That's why you use your hands and have ball pressure on passers, even on the perimeter.
Taj Gibson underneath. Jim, would you believe me if I told you? And how about the effort, though, out of Towns? Moore on the other end, drills the 3. Looking to get even closer. Frazier for Holiday. Inside to Randall. But he's made 21 threes this season, which is the most he's made in a single season. Speaking of 3 balls, Andrew. And then Randall right on cue.
Well, teams aren't respecting his jump shot on the perimeter, so they're backing up, playing him for the drive.
Randall throws it off the glass, and is trying to snip out a steal.
He and Gorgie both almost got one. Minnesota deserved a better fate on that possession.
Himself. And Etuan Moore. Gorgie Jang, nice find by Tyus Jones. Andrew the attack and the finish for Wiggins. Moore lets it fly at the buzzer and drills it. For the game tonight, Jim, about how difficult it is to play in the second game of a back-to-back. Saric with the attack and the follow by Gorgie. Staggering, though, to think the Timberwolves in their franchise history, as Darius Miller drills a 3. Sure, we can find out from our friends at Sport Radar, but I can tell you that the Timberwolves have only won the front end of a road back-to-back 78 times because their overall looks like he took Alfred Payton's hair. Solomon Hill, he never sported that much hair. Okogie. Miller. Pelicans have been at home. And they had last night off after playing back-to-back. They get it right back from New Orleans, although Solomon Hill takes it back away from Okogie. Moore feeds Solomon Hill, and well, Hill deserved to go flat. Yeah, Tom Thibodeau, Jim, I mentioned talking about the difficulty of a back-to-back as Randall.
And when Pat Riley was coaching Miami, and his philosophy was as Tyus Jones knocks down the 3, I think he can get on this road trip. He's like, we're going to get all 5. It's a 5-game road trip. We're getting all 5. I'm not going to give my players any excuses to lose basketball games. So playing a back-to-back, there's no excuse to that, to losing basketball games. Nice take by Towns. Lefty take.
Well, I'm guessing the back-to-backs were a little different when you were playing, having to fly commercial. Yeah, there really was no time to get your rest. You got a team that hits a ton of 3s. Covington. It's not quite that streak. Holiday out of the corner with the 3. Reason to believe they could turn it around because last year the Pelicans won 20 of their final 28 games to get into the postseason.
Sure. Minnesota, but Mirotic is a little better three-point shooter, but good all-around player.
Covington with the miss. Taj coming up. Etuan Moore. Are you kidding me? That actually...
They're playing slower. They don't want to run after makes. Wow, fake handoff by Tyus, who just kept it and jetted right to the rim.
Etuan Moore in the paint. That's the second shot he's gotten to drop.
We saw
provided for us by the Pelicans organization. The 3-ball draw. The team got an invite for 4 years worth of smoothies. Randall.
Come on. Each one more had 2. Towns is just giving you some good energy in a lot of these shots, but I don't know what you do with that.
Covington feeling it. Heat check 3, drops for Rocco. Well, she's not that far removed from playing, Jim. She's still got plenty of time to figure. Wolves looking to push it even closer. Wiggins out of the corner for 3.
Tyus created that shot, though. I mean, it's pressure, too.
Payton gets 3 right back to New York to try and get it right. Jones off the turnover. Wow. Holiday got Covington leaning the wrong way.
By himself.
And then Taj nearly poked the basketball away. I don't know how Holiday was able to collect.
Josh Okogie's at the scoring table waiting to come in.
Towns, the attack. Holiday, wow, elevates. The foul. Wiggins, nice take by Andrew in their classic jerseys. Gorgie Jang and Minnesota retakes the lead. Superdome, but that's too much words. Just call it the Benz Dome from now on.
The Benz Dome. You like the sound of that, don't you?
Little game there tomorrow night. Texas and Georgia for the Sugar Bowl for a while. Enjoyed it.
None of there's anything wrong with that. Oh my goodness.
Darius Miller with
nice pass. Josh,
49%.
Cat is playing so well, though it's hard to keep him out of the game. Nice attack by Andrew. That's
for points off turnovers in this game. Shot clock winding down. Holiday got it away. Just Miller chased off the three-point line, takes the long 2 and makes it. Randall hit as he puts it up, and a chance for it. Could have been credited with 2.
How was that not 2 blocks?
Well, gonna have to ask the official statistician, Josh Okogie.
Was going to do. Uh-oh.
Miller with the corner.
What kind of call that is? I mean, plus did Julius Randle get a hand on the ball? I mean, like, blow a whistle. I want to see it again.
Jones.
Wow. Tyus is just getting.
Towns gets a step on Randall and makes him. Randall, a few moves.
Oh.
Did he get away with a walk?
That was
clutch time. Payton.
Good D. Ooh, tough shot. He's got to be efficient.
Towns for 3. That's pretty efficient.
Yes, it is.
Kick out from Miller. No. And it's
Minnesota still has a timeout left.
And now we're going to get a foul away from the back. And Jim,
you know, pretty good free throw shooter.
Covington looking to make 4 up for it, and sure does with the triple.
Possession though. Towns going to pick up a foul here. Towns.
Wiggins gets a hand on the basketball, knocked it free.
Does Town get fouled here by Drew Holiday?
Beating the Timberwolves without Anthony Davis in the lineup since he came into the league. So Cat knocks them both in. 123 to 114. I've been told.